I want you to write in the comments the blocks that give the most Minecraft lag. Obviously, one of them is the TNT, a block that can explode and also generates particles and items that gives a lot of lag. And many computers from the government wouldn't support explosions. But did you know that in addition to TNT, there are other blocks that give lag? Fences have always been headaches due to bad programming, and this can cause too much lag. Another block is the chest. They are blocks that store too much information with items. It stores and contains extra information than a plain block. On the other hand, some blocks have gravity, and this causes this block to become an entity for a few seconds, and then back to a solid block. So, if you create a super flat world, and we remove the other layers that it contains, and modify it, so that instead of grass, it's sand, then we have created an abomination. And now, you have a world completely filled with sand. But if for some reason you break a block, game over. Not even the most powerful is capable of supporting this type of lag, because the expansion of the arena will become bigger and bigger. Never try this in your world. Now, if we make a super flat world of chest, you can see that it's going to collapse too. This world is completely bugged. You can see that even the chests appear invisible. Not even the Minecraft code is able to process all these blocks. Unless you interact with these blocks, it will relieve itself. It is extremely strange having invisible blocks, and not to mention TNT. Once you light it with the flint and the steel, there will be no going back. All Minecraft mobs and entities have a hitbox. The hitbox is this little box that all the players and entities have, which allow us to collide with others, to be able to move it. Curiously, this is used when hitting. You can see that I tried to hit his legs, but I get nothing. Once I hit inside his hitbox, now he can receive the hits. If you are in Java Edition, pressing the F3 plus B key, you can deactivate or activate the display of this trick. Now, knowing the trick of the entities and their hitbox, you can create the Super Canyon. You just have to build a tremendous base as big as you want. Then, you make a small glass capsule. We put a trapdoor and finally some stone walls. Then you must put many entities here, for example, cows, or even easier with the zombies, since there are spawners to be able to generate many. In this case, I have a command to speed up the process, and you can see that it starts to generate cows, but they die. This is because when there are many entities in a single block, they start to die, since there can be too many. But there is a way to avoid this, and it's simple, surrounding it with vines. Now, if you can have all the entities that you want ready, you already have your launcher 4000. You put on armor in survival and you simply approach this hole and it launches you. Having so many entities, the game collapses, and we can use this in our favor to be able to make a propeller out of elytras and start flying. But do you remember the trapdoor? Well, if you lower it, the cows will start coming out like jets, and then you'll have a cow jet. That doesn't make any sense. Just look at how the cows are throwing. It's super weird, and it throws them with a pretty strong force. This in a survival must be super funny, and we have collapsed Minecraft mechanics. Next, we are going to cheat the Minecraft code. We will make a single player survival world collapse, and it will even take us out of your own world. You just have to create a survival world, which is not so creative and is not with cheats on. And when it's night, just get to bed. We have to spam our world, you spawn and you just crash. You roll and get kicked for spamming. It's like Minecraft warns you that you can spam in their own game. And the strangest thing is that when we click on this button, it takes us to the multiplayer screen. We just collapse the game code, thinking that we were on a server when we were in a single player world. So you know how you can troll in your friends to get kicked and banned from their own solo worlds, and you get multiplayer. What the hell? There are many effects of potion: night vision, healing, jumping, fire resistance. All these effects can be achieved with commands too. Now, we are going to try jumping level 20. We have super jumping and it's super fun. But what happens when we try to collapse Minecraft with the maximum level of super jump? It turns out that from level 182, it bugs so much and collapses so much that we start jumping backwards. It's something super strange, and look what happens. First of all, the jump is cancelled, and when you press space, we can jump. This happens because now we jump backwards. But now, what happens if we place slime blocks? Slime blocks allow us to bounce, and bounce works from top to bottom. So when I try to jump out, it doesn't let me. But when I'm in a slime block, you can see that now we can jump with the effect of 128. This happens because when we jump from 128 to 256, Minecraft detects that I'm jumping, but down. If you're liking this video, remember to leave your wonderful like. I upload videos every third day. On many servers, experience bottles are used to level up, and thus quickly enchant the armor you want. But why not crash Minecraft game and do a little hack? There is a way to hack the little experience bottle. This is how any player throws little experience bottles, and this is how it is thrown with the trick. Oh my god! Just look at this speed! Minecraft starts to collapse. Look how it looks in first person. This is impressive. The trick, it's very simple. You just go to control, and where it says to use an item, you change it instead of right clicking to any key, like G. If I put it on the right click, that's how it's launched. It's super slow, and this is how it is used with a key. We can create clouds of experience in a matter of a minute. So much so that your Minecraft will start to crash or get stuck, and you will be surrounded by a lot of experience. My goodness, what comes out of my body? What you're about to see is a mechanism called redstone toggling, and it's one of the most effective ways to crash Minecraft code. If we place a block, a torch, a block on top, and a redstone dust, you will be able to see that the torch will move, command you, move! You will be able to see that the torch will end up going out and start to collapse. But this little bug mechanism works for many things. Imagine that we want to detect when a player places a stone block, so you can see that it starts to light up again. This can serve you as a kind of observer but cheaper. But its interesting property is that this redstone torch is capable of from charging redstone to the air blocks around it. What happened is that this bug is so sensitive that it can charge the air blocks with other mechanism, and since the redstone torches are charging the air blocks in between, so that's why it can be propagated without any real redstone connection. This mechanism reminds me of a real life alternating current. So now you know how to expand the redstone without needing to create connections. Are you a seed lover like me? No, I'm not talking about these seeds. I'm talking about Minecraft worlds. Have you ever tried to zero seed and you create your world? And once you've reached your seed 0, surely has given you the curiosity to write a seed command. And curiously, it doesn't say that it is seed 0. It says that it is seed 48. But why the hell is happening? Well, you will finally understand the reason. It turns out that to program a video game you want, to use letters and symbols to transform them into data, and Minecraft uses a code called ASCII. And if we analyze this table code, we can see that the number 48 comes out as 0. So the game, far from giving you the seed number you want, comes to you for something else, due to the bad programming of their code. And that's the reason why your seed 0 collapses and tells you that it's number 48. But there is something much worse. In Minecraft Bedrock, all numbers from the -9 to 9 are useless. As you can see here, Minecraft Bedrock, which rejects all numbers from -9 to +9, so your seeds will simply be replaced by other numbers. It's awesome. Next, I'm going to show you a trick to be able to crash your Minecraft game and do something that Minecraft doesn't want you to do. You put pistons this way, you place your lightning rods, and now we cast several tridents with a channeling charm to create a thunderstorm of your own. Since you have your tridents, this way you just have to make it rain. There we have a thunderstorm, and then we turn on the mechanism and you will be able to see this madness. An electrical storm on your own. Just look at all those lightning bolts coming from the sky. I forgot to tell you that you need a slime block on the lightning rod. And that's it. Look at this madness. Try it on your survival and be a real Thor. You will see the coolest thing we could do in version 1.14 of Minecraft. If we press the F3 key plus G, we can see the chunk. Okay, chunks are portion of the world that measures 16 per 16 blocks. But what happens if we collapse the chunks of our worlds? For this, we have to write a book with a lot of garbage characters, whatever you want. Then, we get a shulker and fill it with these garbage files. We put a chest here and fill it with the shulkers that all the books have. We're going to do this copy and I'm going to load them into a whole chunk. Once we have all these chests full of junk files, that's it. When we collapse our wall, watch out! For example, we are going to create a pretty epic nether portal here, and then we are going to put in this corner a lot of pistons, and we are going to activate them from behind. Since we have all these, we are going to leave the world and now to re-enter. What is going to happen is that our world is going to collapse, and then the chunk will have restarted. Therefore, we can create this type of portal completely in survival without creative. It's impressive how cursed this portal is. And not only that, the pistons how no longer have their second parts, and we have a new block in survival. But this doesn't end here. Next, I'm going to place a bunch of diamond in this corner. We put a whole perfect diamond cube. We are going to go back out. We are going to back in, and now we are going to put the junk chest back all over here. Once we have all the junk chests, we are going to mine the diamond that we put earlier. We are going to mine here. As you can see, it just brought me a lot of diamond blocks, and then we left our world. And now we go back in. And then you just saw how the chests have disappeared, but diamonds have regenerated. This way, players in 1.14 Java Edition could easily double tons of diamonds, or create this kind of super cruise portals. In the last position, we are going to create a new world. If you want to crash your game in 10 seconds in Java Edition, do the following. You must press the F3 key plus C and keep it pressed. I keep it pressed and you can see that in the chat says crashing at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and goodbye Minecraft. The game has crashed in 10 seconds. I hope you like these videos a lot. Subscribe for more content and see you tomorrow with a new video.